Counter-Strike has casted, watched, viewed, analysed, reviewed, and trued. Like the wheel of a bicycle.
What is that last one?
Trued. Wheel truing. Have you ever had to have a wheel trued?
No.
Like if you buckle the wheel, right? So when it goes round, when it cycles, when it revolves, rotates. When it rotates, the rim rubs against the brake every so often. That is what you would call a buckled wheel. So you would take the wheel to the shop to have the wheel trued, so it is consistent and does not rub against the brake, creating unnecessary force, causing you to slow down consistently. I've had many a wheel trued. You know, I've had my bicycle for about 13 years. It's time for a new bike, Dan. Welcome back to the show. More Counter-Strike is to be had. Dust 2 is the last map between these two teams. 1-1 is the score. Quite obviously, Dan, here is the pistol. By the way, I completely forgot once again to do any giveaways. So I think we can do an open giveaway where the chat, you can just say anything you like. You don't have to spam. And we will draw for both the pistol. Actually, we'll draw for the cobblestone case. We'll do the pistol game too. Let's go. Dan.
Yes.
Well, it looks like the T's are going to go over towards the A-bomb site. 4 people rushing now. The smoke is down on the Xbox. But there are 3 people on long down, 2 of which are close to the A site. And Cloud9 will have the range advantage with the USPs and P2000s.
Yeah, it looks kind of like a normal buy versus buy sort of round here from the CTs, but can they pick up the kills? So far, it's not looking too fantastic for Cloud9. Losing already a man. There's a bomb down on the site. They have to play retake. Silent just...
I respect that.
He has some rotations. Perhaps he needs to be trued, James. He needs to be trued.
Perhaps he does. He was slowing down there in the corner then.
Yeah. So, now comes the retake. We have 2 kits, in fact. And to this, well, we'll have to talk about the disgust of that later on. CTs are barreling up to slow position, and fast frags found by the master himself, Shroud, the master of highlights. That is going to be a defuse bomb. So I would like people to tweet me their opinions on double kit, because I think 2 kits are an excess. I think you don't need more than 1.
2 kits on Dust 2.
No, but like let's say
one kit on cash. No, but wouldn't you, if you were going to choose 2 kits, wouldn't you rather have them on cash than Dust 2?
But why would you need them anywhere?
Oh, I suppose if you're gonna play retake. Yeah, no, that's that.
The kit dies on the site, or you retake with it. The kit will always be somewhere.
Yeah.
Right.
Well done. How about 3 kits? How about 3?
How about 3?
There are 3 kits.
Why not 5 kits?
Do 5 kits.
Why not throw all the money away? Anyway, we have. But I'm curious. I mean, I've seen it quite a few times in an ACS, so I'm just wondering if someone can tweet me some good arguments for it. Anyway, this also looks like a very defensive buy versus buy setup from the CTs. Like having 1 man on Goose there instead of having him in CT is very good against cat rushes, actually. Bomb plant straight to the AKs in round 3.
Justin has a spawn for long, but how far is he willing to go with it? Nobody in long for the Cloud9 side, despite the buy here whatsoever. They're going to have a 3-man boost into short, I want to say, at least 2. It is indeed.
The AWP and NRG with the first round buy first round bomb plant straight to the AKs in round 3.
Justin has a spawn for long, but how far is he willing to go with it? Nobody in long for the Cloud9 side, despite the buy here whatsoever. They're going to have a 3-man boost into short, I want to say, at least 2. It is indeed 3. And Shroud is going to try and charge up, but he was a bit late to the action, taken down, but he does take down Gobby with him. There's a player in lower tunnel. There is no longer a player in lower tunnel. There's no longer a player in top mid, apart from the other player in top mid. There's no longer anybody anywhere on the map, Dan, for the team apart from Justin on long.
Skadoodle has seen to that. And there could yet be more damage from this AWP found. We'll have to see how things go. I don't know if Skadoodle spotted that he killed the bomber. Top mid. Okay, it looks like they realize they're just going to rush, straight rush in. Justin down. So Cloud9 3, NRG 0, and Cloud9 off to a very good start here. In fact, only 4 players have died in 3 rounds, which is pretty decent. You can see it reflected on the cash, as NRG now need to go for a save. And it is time to see Skadoodle AWP some more people.
Or perhaps not.
There's always time, though. There's still time. to AWP people. For Skadoodle, he'll get the AWP shots. I know it. I can feel it.
Nice preemptive spray there by Stewie of the 2K kind. It reminds me, there was a program called Serials 2K, which was a program which just had loads of serial numbers down for programs. Serial numbers, it was illegal in fashion, Dan. It was called Serials 2K.
Sounds
So every time I
entertaining.
see Stewie2K, I think of Serials 2K, Dan. Which I think most viewers wouldn't know about. If you knew about Serials 2K, then let me know, send me a tweet. And let me know how old you are as well, because if you're like in your early 20s, you're probably lying. You're probably lying.
Wow, so again, Cloud9 survived with 5 players. Anti-eco, NRG can't get much done. And now the AWP is finally in the hands of Peter. In the previous buy round on round 3, Peter only had a scout. So this is the first time NRG will see an AWP.
I never used a program, of course. I just heard about it, you know, because it was illegal and such. Peter's got no armor, Dan. I don't know if you mentioned
Yeah,
that.
Peter has no armor. But I do want to see as well how... Oh, aggression on short. Okay, here we go. Shroud is just going to get straight in there. I don't know if he started walking soon enough. Silent might expect this. There's 2 players close. Silent, the only one in the angle. Oh, the shouldering. Shroud does it well. Still 2 players around, though. Oh, no.
Oh, goodbye.
Yeah.
Nothing be like...
Yeah, that's not good. That is not good. Shot committing, nothing, tossing in the nade to make sure that somebody died. And somebody did die.
Collateral damage.
It was a Shroud. I don't think the nade did anything but just kill Shroud. I think that was the purpose of the nade, James.
Sometimes Shroud must die. That smoke will be heading over to Xbox. I started doing that recently. I've watched it in so many matches, I was like, okay, I'm going to use this. And there we go. The smoke is down. So now it is unclear whether or not somebody is over towards the short position. It is interesting actually to see how CTs react to this in the mid area, and obviously taking note of how many people are alive and how they respond to it, to see if there are other purposes that this smoke can be abused for, pushing mid and such.
Well, right now, Cloud9 are actually playing, well, they're abandoning the B-bomb side, and yeah. Okay, there's the first kill from Stewie. But this is really nice here, because Cloud9, unless Stewie doesn't get a lot of fragments, he actually ended up getting 2, maybe a 3rd. Now a retake is actually possible, because they know what's going on. They can start rotating immediately if they want to, or unlikely, they will start to save now. But they previously were going with a play that I don't see enough, which is, with 3 players on the CT side of a map with long rotation times, let's just put 3 on one site. If they go to us, we kill them and win. If not, we go and just save. So it could work out here for Cloud9. They have to get in though. LEGIJA will deny the first player. Nothing gets straight in. First headshot found. The spray is wild from Nothing, but he can't get a connection onto Gob. He's got only 4 points of health. He's going to pop flash himself in. This is the play, and there you go. Straight to the back of the head. Nothing. Good night, Nothing. Gob B wins the round. It was a good attempt though, and there's still lots of money for Cloud9. So they're probably quite happy with losing that round in that fashion.
Did you see where that Molotov came from?
No. The heavens, perhaps.
I wonder if it was the Molotov, Dan.
Oh no, that is absolutely dirty.
Cold-blooded.
That's dirty Pete. Dirty pick Pete. Dirty Pete pick.
Stop.
I can't do it, James.
That's why I'm bringing the bell down.
I actually
Stop.
just cannot do it. Either way, he picks Skadoodle with his own AWP. With his own flick of the wrist AWP.
Sit down.
Oh, sorry, not Skadoodle, Stewie. Both names begin with an S, as do most people on Cloud9. But we have Silent there able to win a battle at the top. Oh my god, at the top of Catwalk. That is disastrous. That's an AWP in the hands of Silent. Slemmy pushing long. This is really important actually that Slemmy did go for that move. It's unfortunate for him that he didn't get the kill there, but getting the info is really crucial as to what's going on. However, with 5 left alive here still for NRG, they're looking fantastic in this round. They have the bomb towards the B-bomb site. Who is going to deal with this? Well, so Shroud's able to take 1 frag down, trying to cut the split in half somehow, but he's going to get taken down, just backpedaling through the smoke. And now it looks pretty hopeless for Cloud9. They surely will save these 2 rifles. It is surely a 2 rifle save, James. Oh, look at that position. That does not look good.
That is some yoga going on right
like,
there.
yeah, that's like
Pilates gone bad, Dan.
gymnastics.
It's parkour lattes.
Oh, what is that called in gymnastics? Just like the arch over
It's
backwards. I
called
can't remember
Get
what it's called. Bridge, the bridge. It's the bridge, James.
It's called the chiropractor.
It's the bridge, actually, is what it's called. It's called the bridge. It is the bridge. Let's see if nothing can keep his AWP in his hands.
Oh, nice.
Catches
he
the
made
bunny.
a C, Dan. He made a C for Cloud9.
Oh, what?
Gets the leg. He kneecapped him, Dan.
To me, that looked like it was a little bit above the lower regions.
The kneecap was not enough. 4-2. Cloud9 have the lead, but they don't have much money left after this buy.
Indeed.
Neither do NRG in that respect. So this round may be a key round to see who takes the coming round. No tag through the door on this occasion. 2 people passing towards the B bomb site. Slemmy, I believe, is in CT spawn. CT spawn, if you are from certain parts of Europe.
Isn't it a crazy thing, like the timing that you can peek someone from T spawn to CT? That's like, there's no other map that I don't think that features something like that. Like in that severity, like that you can stand in T spawn and then basically almost pick into CT as they cross into the B bomb site. That's crazy. There's some bunnying going here. A bunch of NRG bunnies. Let's see if they can get this A split going. Looks like they're going back for Longhouse. So with the 2 players in the Longhouse or going in there, you would fully expect this to be an A split. And the setup here is not good to deal with an A split. In fact, Cloud9 do not have a good setup at all. They can deal very well with the B split or any pressure into mid, but it's going to be very difficult. They have to completely crush the players coming out of Long to have a hope here. And there's the first kill from Skadoodle and the second one as well. So there is hope here for Cloud9. Just 3 players here from the catwalk area. Long has been defended, which is good as well because they can hold Long whilst the teammates rotate and retake from catwalk. That should work okay for Cloud9.
Look at that nade. Look at that nade onto the plant spot. That is quite the grenade there from the CT side. So let's see if they can retake though. That's what it comes down to. 5-man retake here. Slemmy going for the spray down. Peter's got a Molotov in his hand. Peter is definitely absolutely dead. LEGIJA's going to trade for Slemmy. Stewie2K coming in from the back, and that is going to be the CTs wiped out. And despite making a wall of smokes to isolate the pit player from Long, they got wrecked by Molotov trying to come out of the door. It seems to take them ages to get through the Molotov. Yeah, and then they got just cleaned up afterwards.
And again, that's so incredibly key because even if they, like, if that Long battle is where the CTs win or lose that round basically, because if you lose Long there, it's so hard to actually deal with that for the retake because where do you rotate people to go to Long to retake? Because if you do that, it takes a long time. And obviously there's the man advantage for the Ts. It just all goes wrong. With that setup that the CTs had, they had to defend there. Otherwise the site was really hard to deal with, but they did. So it's all good for them. And if they're able to keep those plays up, where they have such strong Long defenses, and they keep the guy in CT providing a crossfire, as they did in the previous round. Their bases are pretty covered here. That gets to be and A splits, but we shall see how things develop as catwalk is once again taken by NRG.
Indeed, and Shroud is on slope. Nobody's on the site itself. 2-man hold in the Long area for Cloud9, who are looking to hold on to their 3-round lead and extend it to 4. You see Slemmy has been boosted on the box, so that will allow him to look over the smoke as people try to creep towards Long, but nobody's doing that for the time being. 2 towards B. 3 towards mid. Will it be a split here from the NRG side? There are 3 smokes in play for the Ts at present. Seems Silent's going to go for the Molotov behind the box in case somebody's holding the mid to B push. And close to the smoke are 2 Ts. Cloud9 could be in a lot of trouble here unless these frags go their way. They hold the tunnel push, and there is a battle from CT spawn, which is being won by the CTs. Ooh, that was so close to Stewie2K. Misses the second shot as well. 2 kills for Peter. Silent gets sprayed down. So Peter versus 3. Bomb's being picked up. Makes it into the site. There should be a plant here if he's fast enough. Looks for another kill though. 2 players surviving for Cloud9.
Yeah, and that actually could have been a lot more if Stewie just hits that AWP shot on the player who's running up slope. Then that's considerably improved. And he probably hits that shot most of the time as well. That looked like it was, because he had two goes of it as well. So a bit of a panic on the second one because he probably felt like, oh God, I really almost always hit that shot. So anyway, it's a full eco now for NRG. So Cloud9 once again reasserting their dominance here. But again, you can see that their setup was really good to defend there. And the interesting thing for me in that round was that Shroud played so defensive in CT. Usually you see a player playing a little bit more aggressively, but here is the carnage. All of NRG rushing through the doors into early graves. And that's going to be that 7-2. NRG with another bye.
Oh, get wrecked. The player from B. The player from B. Yes. The player from B, who was it? Was it nothing? Shroud was running for the AK and it was taken by somebody else and he was left with the UMP. Will he continue with it though? He's still holding it for the time being. And it seems, yes, he will roll with the UMP. I respect this. 3 plays in long for the Cloud9 side. Looks like it's going to be a flashbang take for the team. Nobody mid, nobody on A site. And again, we have the slow and steady approach from NRG here, going for that same smoke.
Look how committed Cloud9 are to long though. They're actually maybe even going to push it. They have 3 players still on long. This is unconventional stuff here. The flash goes over the top there. The trade is made by the UMP of Shroud. And now the AWP is holding the angle. And this is really interesting stuff. Now that they've gotten that entry towards T-spawn, they're going to be falling back. Ooh,
the smoke from long onto short as well. It's actually going to slow down the NRG side. So I think there was a read to be had there that the A site was vulnerable. However, there are 2 players there. They'd have to drop the bomb to go for the push because it is a risky one. Although they are 5 rounds down.
Yeah, you're right, though. I mean, when you see the 2 players pushing like that, I don't think they saw the 3rd one. And the thing is that they can push those 2 there, and Skadoodle can still be on cars. So it's still not easy to deal with. And I don't think they knew where Skadoodle was. But Skadoodle and a teammate, Shroud, are ready to defend this short push. There's 4 players here. How is this going to go? He's got the UMP still. I think he could have picked up an AK. I'm pretty sure he could have done that. But hey, he's going to keep the UMP in hand. In go the nades. Skadoodle's been pretty on so far here today. He's going to continue the form. Shroud able to swap for the AK finally. More players drop by the fire. So the quad in fact found by Shroud. And that is going to be the round. So that is brutal, especially with the UMP, just making the money. And NRG so far, they're struggling at getting the picks consistently. I think the first round we saw them win, or maybe the second one, it was Peter that got a headshot through the double doors at the start of the round. But that's not too reliable.
Yeah, and we're seeing great use of the Molotov still from Cloud9 on the CT side now. I think we just saw another one there over towards the long doors to stop any quick advancements from NRG on their eco. Cannot afford to be running into flames with no Kevlar whatsoever. God B taken down over towards short. Shroud peeking at the wrong time, getting flashed there. But what can be done with it? He's got Skadoodle in for support. He's been taken down there by LEGIJA. And now Skadoodle's been tagged, but he's still got 18 HP. He can 3-peek. Nothing in for support. And the numbers game, far too great for the CT side. No real damage done here by NRG. Nothing takes their AK into the next round. 7-round lead now for Cloud9.
And part of the issue is there's too many rounds from NRG where they just don't get anything done. There's no after-plant situations. There's no spots where they're able to take away long or something like that and get some kills in the process and then lose the round. Generally speaking, Cloud9's money is just building, and there's no bomb plants for NRG. So their money is not building as quickly as it should be, and they've probably felt that in their buys. And it's like Stewie will be challenged. It's been a while since we saw this, and he will actually falter. And Stewie has not been that on point as we're used to seeing him so far. And it's going to be the 3 versus 4 retake. So finally, NRG posting a good advantage, but it seems like it's quickly lost as it's down to a 3 versus 3, and the bomb still hasn't made it to the site.
That is a dirty peek indeed, Mr. Pete.
Wow.
Don't see that every day.
Dirty
people do just jump. You can jump just on the side and see the same thing. Well, patience will be a virtue, but for the CT side rather than the T side. Peter gets punished for his dirty peeks. LEGIJA now holding a dirty little angle, going for the nades again, Dan. He loves himself some grenades. Doesn't know which way to run though. Can't get the 2-man spray down. Justin quickly dispatched off as well. And the round will go to Cloud9. 10 rounds to the 2 of NRG. Their lead continues to grow, Dan.
Yes, it does indeed. Cloud9 look very good at the moment. The one time they do get the plan on the B split, as Stewie is unable to do anything, we get his teammates who, largely speaking, are all having very impactful performances. Shroud, key amongst them, as you can see, 20 frags on the board there. Obviously, he's actually had a lot of eco frags, so let's not let it be too misleading. But he is having a good game, and if Shroud is killing people, things do look very, very good for the Cloud9 side, generally speaking. And here we go, the push to take Long away. We talked about this, but Shroud's able to clean up 2 players immediately. So 2 more frags going his way, and just Peter left alive against 3 now.
Yeah, you see LEGIJA trying to get another grenade out. He seems to love pulling grenades out there.
Let me...
When he's a point man.
Let me entry frag.
On the corner. Well, I guess technically his teammate could be holding the angle there, but still I think it's a bit of a risky play in that situation. But I guess he was going for a close Molotov to try and force the CTs back a little bit. Either way, Peter is dead, and that is another round on the board for Cloud9.
It is indeed. They look somewhat effortless at this point. Well, I mean, the other thing with Shroud as well is that I feel like he is a player that if you're going to give somebody, the eco frags, give them to Nothing and give them to Shroud. Because those are the 2 players probably that want to be feeling good. They want to be getting frags, maybe a little bit more emotional than some others. So, once they start feeling like, okay, I'm wrecking everyone, they will truly be unleashed. Beast unleashed, but not Daigo. So we have Stewie in a pretty good position. Boom, almost a double, but not quite the lineup. Close, and he's going to stay close. James, he's crazy. His barrel is practically in that guy's mouth when he shot that AWP shot, and now it's down to the 12-2. The 12-3 is, the 13-2 is looking quite likely at this point.
So you could say he's going on like Marlowe, Dan, from The Wire. Remember that scene?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Gun in the mouth.
Yeah.
That's some brutal stuff.
The Wire is actually very good. I need to rewatch The Wire.
4 AWPs. Double peek coming in, but no one to punish Peter at all. Good start from them. But again, they've only got 2 rounds on the board, Dan, and they've lost 2 players now. Very quickly, I have no idea even where on the map those kills were, but Slemmy is wrecking fools.
So James, they got 2 AWPs. They've picked up one frag, but generally this can be quite difficult on this map. We've just got an AWP or 2, and the CTs are playing defensively. How do you get the bomb to a site? Well, looks like they're going to catch the CTs in the middle of anywhere. Of middle.
The middle of anywhere?
The middle of Dust 2, also known as mid.
Is the middle of anywhere better than the middle of nowhere? That is the question.
It is a question. Indeed it is. But a 2 versus 2 for Cloud9 and NRG to deal with. Definitely, from some perspectives, it's going to favor the T's quite significantly as they can pick and choose as to where they go. As to, in fact, smartly swapping out for the rifle is Justin, making him more dynamic. And I would like to see Peter throw the bomb to Justin right now, so that Peter can stay on long. That would be good, James.
That would be.
So that he can keep the scope out, and shoot people. But here you go, Skadoodle gets the first shot. What are you going to do? Almost lands the second through the smoke. Good preemptive or predictive aim, and we're going to see Peter versus 2 now. And there are Molotovs and an HE, or it's 1 Molotov and an HE there for Shroud to use. And there you go. Onto the site, there you go. Into a safety, but not for long. Peter loses his head.
In the face.
In the face of Skadoodle's AWP shot, and that will be the 13-2.
13-2 on Dust 2. When was the last time you saw this? I haven't seen such a spanking since Hellraisers versus Tyson, Dan. I want to say it was Tyson who used to wreck them on Dust 2. You remember those days?
Dude, that was
when
like
Shocks
2 years ago.
Savage Hellraisers on Dust 2.
That was like 2 years ago.
That was brutal. That was a brutal. Although that looks far worse than this did. I mean, the score is one thing, but the actual actions, that was savagery. Whereas this didn't seem so, despite the failings of NRG on their T side. They have 2 rounds on the board, Dan, in the last map of this best of 3 versus Cloud9.
And one of the reasons why I said previously that it would be difficult for NRG is due to the lack of diversity that they have on their T side on cash. I felt like if you're not hitting your shots, or let's say you're against a team that is more of the time going to be hitting more shots than you, let's say a better skilled team, let's say...
I favoured them, Dan.
Let's say Fnatic, let's say, for example, if you're playing them, then your edges are not going to come in taking shots in the long term. Your edges are going to come in denying them that playstyle, which is smart, or, is strong for them against you. And I feel like NRG don't have the right adjustments there. And we saw that, I think, very well on map 1. But Cloud9 against NRG here on this this pistol in the second half. Everything is this is make or break here. Everything is on the line right now for NRG. And there is the first frag made by Gilbert, but Slemmy responds with 2. That is a good response. Still alive, still throwing in the bullets as these CTs try to retake the bomb site. And there's just 2 left right now. And the bomb can be planted freely at this point. And there you go, 1 versus 4. LEGIJA, he's got a nade, James. Will he pull it out? At an inconvenient moment.
Probably will then. To try and split up the inevitable crossfire here. Oh, cheeky as peak. Slemmy finds the frag. Easy for Cloud9, 14-2. This could be over very quickly indeed, Dan. Very quickly indeed. The Max 7 coming out for Gobby. The Scout coming out for LEGIJA. Not much to come out for anybody else. Pistols, Kevlar, helmets for 2 players.
Yeah, not much is doing right now for those weapons. We'll see if they can get something out of them. But the Max 7 on Dust 2 is not going to find many spots to be good. Hey, oh my God, Justin is just laying into them with the 5-7. So much damage done. What do they do? Do they commit? The bomb is committing for them.
Is he going to get an ace blind through smoke? Please. Okay, well, there we go. That's the most ridiculous ace you'll probably ever see. Spam smoke, get blinded, spam smoke more, kill everyone, don't see a single person. GG's, spamming. Ace, thank you, goodbye.
That is ridiculous, James.
That is the most hilarious ace I have ever seen.
He just killed them all just by running left and right, spamming through the smoke. That was it.
Yeah. Although they chose to stay in the smoke in the checkpoint rather than push it.
That's very true.
Sometimes if you're blind.
I think when they lost like 1 or 2 players, they're like, oh God. But then they realized that the bomb had dropped into like past the space. It's like, I guess we're going through, guys.
That ace. That is the grimiest ace you'll see. I can't see anything. There's a smoke.
More ridiculous.
I can't see anything because there's a smoke. I can't see anything because I'm blind. Let me fire this pistol this way. 5 people are dead, GG. Cloud9 moving. Oh, what is going on here? Look how close they are on long. Easy for Cloud. They're on the site. They're all over the site. Peter's on Gandalf, Dan. He's with the tree people.
The Ents.
But he's got a P90. This is the most awkward situation. He's stuck on Gandalf with a P90, Dan, versus an eco where the bomb still hasn't gone down.
Well, Justin's going to go down. Slemmy back in action. Another PT50 kill there. What else can Slemmy do here? Ooh, that would have been interesting. Because if he killed Peter there, Gobby is the last guy left with no health. So anyway, Cloud9 causing a bit of disruption. No bomb down though, which is unfortunate for them. And so we'll see if NRG can make something of this. Of Justin's ace. That's so ridiculous. It's actually incredibly ridiculous. I've never seen an ace like that.
Yeah.
In
that is an
professional match. I've never seen that before. With a 5-7 just firing through smoke. I've never seen that.
What if NRG make a comeback based on that based on that most unlikely ace?
That was a meaty nade.
That was. The corner provided value.
That was about 80 damage or something.
That was quite considerable. All things considered, Dan, that was considerable.
Well, Cloud9 have a few grenades of their own, and this time, perhaps if they're I wonder if it's 5-7 rattling off through that smoke now, but no, it's going to be the push out of the middle. That will be the plan for Cloud9, but so far they're going to run into AP90, and they're all dead. Justin is having a good old laugh, good old whale of a time over by the B-bomb site. This bomb site is normally so boring, but if you're Justin right now, it is amazing.
He's got 8 kills in 2 rounds. Not bad. Not bad work if you can get it. He was on 5-17, and now he's on 15-17, Dan, and he's top fragging from a blind ace and a P90. Let's go. So, Cloud9 back on the buy now. Peter aggressive over towards short. No support from any riflers. Nobody's in any position to flash him on the corner either. He is relying on pure skill in that position, and nobody is willing to challenge him just yet, nor do they know he is even there. Slemmy and Shroud are heading over towards long, and they're just going to walk out quietly, but there is a player on blue, and this is an angle they probably won't check, and you have to see how NRG choose to play this, because if LEGIJA's teammate doesn't show, okay, well, he's got nades now. I was going to say, one way to play it is that the LEGIJA starts firing first, and then the pit player starts firing afterwards. You know, he shows himself afterwards. But LEGIJA's got a 2K, so pit play won't even be needed. Smoke's off. They can rotate one CT and leave the other one there. 3 players left for Cloud9, so this game may not be over just yet.
Yeah, Cloud9 struggling here to close this. It does look like they are now struggling with the full buys of NRG. NRG haven't had many big buys in this Dust 2 so far, but now they find them with 2 rounds to spare, or 1 round to spare even. 2 rounds and they are done. The trade going on there for nothing, but he's going to kill 4 players right now. If he's going to get an ace, it's going to have to be a bit more respectable than the 5-7 through the smoke. I want to see the run boost onto the site. Let's go. Gobi and Peter, but no. Ooh, the tag comes in from Peter. In fact, they tag each other there, and that's going to fake the plant here. Can't get anything out of that, though. 14-6. NRG starts the ascent. It's going to feel like they're climbing Mount Everest, though. It is a big climb. They have to win 10 in a row.
I mean, 10 rounds in a row. Well, Cloud9 are going to be on a reasonable eco. They should have a good buy in the following round. But let's see, what is the plan here? We've seen some good eco strats from Cloud9. They've got a ton of flashbangs. Looks like Shroud is looking to smoke the corner of long, which may try to pull a rotation as they push short, because I would be surprised if they indeed went for a long execute. So there it is. The smoke onto long to try and keep the players over there while they try to exploit that and go towards short. However, the lack of aggression following the smoke onto long will give the CTs the read they need. They'll put 3 people over towards the A bomb site. Peter misses the first shot though, and the T's are all over the site now. Bomb's getting planted, and the T's can retain control of short for the time being. It is planted for short as well. Stewie2K is on the ramp, so there's a lot of map control here for the T's at the moment. Justin, if he's going to push through the smoke, gets a kill onto nothing. Can't be traded though. LEGIJA comes in perfect timing to kill Stewie2K, so the retake is great for the CT side so far. Shroud and Slemmy remain both on the short position. No nades for them to deal with. Loads of flashes coming away. Smoke as well. Now it's Slemmy alone, getting sprayed through the smoke, and the defuse comes in. Can any more damage be done? Slemmy spraying, Slemmy finally getting taken down. Only 1 kill, but the bomb plant is fantastic for Cloud9 there.
Yeah, one thing I'm confused about is they had so many flashbangs. Like they had a lot of flashbangs, James. They had like 10 flashbangs or something insane. After the bomb was planted, there were 0 flashbangs. If there was just like 1 flashbang to just go in from short to crossover where Stewie was, he might get a kill or 2 there. So it's strange they didn't have any left on the after plant, but they probably weren't thinking that far ahead. They're probably just thinking, let's just get the plant. And they did. And now they have double AWP, and there's a tag onto Gobi immediately. So this round is starting off well. The early damage exchange is by far in the favor of Cloud9. However, Peter looking for the gap shot, but all he's going to hit is thin air.
You could see the flashbang from the long CTs was flawed in that it did not flash Shroud at all in that position. And normally you see it go much deeper over the wall so that he's forced to look away if he's facing from the door. But yeah, it didn't really work out for the CTs. So something to look at in the demo review. I know, for example, that threat will look at every flashbang that's thrown and see if it was successful or not, and find out why if it wasn't or why if it was. So hopefully NRG will do the same, and then they will make their necessary adjustments. 50 seconds, 50 seconds left on the clock. You have 2 players on short for Cloud9, looking to find out what the setup is of the CT side. And it is 2 towards B and none in CT spawn, as Shroud may discern by this push, although he won't know somebody's behind the box. There is a gap if you're on that box to see through. And Molotov will confirm things as well. So it seems the B split is in order. We see some aggression from Silent trying to stop the impending push from the T's. We need a player to come through the window in time, but no, Gobi's going to take Slemmy down. So 4 players on the sites here for Cloud9. There is a flank coming in from the CTs. 2 flashes onto LEGIJA. Other than that, they have no nades.
This flank, oh my god, Shroud. Oh my god, Shroud. He's there, he finally. LEGIJA takes down 2 players though, due to Shroud looking there, and obviously that angle was very deep. Paid the price. 2 players low here for Cloud9. Gobi, oh, so close with the spamming there, but not quite. In goes Peter now rattling off a shot. They should know where he is. Shroud with both kills, all 3 to save the round. And that is going to be a nice Nice.
Nice.
Way for Cloud9 to save that one. 29 kills on Shroud now, as he's been racking them up. It's had a bit of a slower second half than the first, but still, NRG looking to save themselves with a buy. They've got a full buy here, so at least they have all the equipment. Shroud cannot hit the gap shot. Peter still leading, but hitting that one headshot through the door on the T half of NRG.
So Skadoodle is patiently waiting for an AWP, but Shroud is keen to hold the angle for the time being, and there it is. There is the swap, giving the man what he deserves. Is there a push here from the CTs? LEGIJA is close. He wants to go for the push. He's hungry for it, but there is a player waiting in T-spawn. That's Shroud. In the meantime, Cloud9 are taking positions across the map. They see that short or is clear already. LEGIJA goes for a push there, and now NRG are at a significant disadvantage. They have Peter over towards along with the AWP. He's going to look through the doors. How far will he choose to go?
But the push is coming in and it's going to find the bomb. The push on the B upper dark is going to find the bomb, and Skadoodle will make the first kill there, but he'll get taken down. You can see that he's trying to toss the bomb down the stairs just in the nick of time, and they realize that they can go towards A right now because that is truly, well and truly clear, completely clear at this point. Just left. In goes a quick nade and a molly at his feet. Oh my goodness, getting singed. Almost the full barbecue, but not quite the half barbecue. The sauce yet to be applied. And here we go. In comes the 5-7. He had luck with it before, but that, quite frankly, would have been something ridiculous to pull that one off there. But
MVP in that round to Skadoodle. He really died for his country there. He's like, okay, guys, I got it. He's like, no, take the bomb, you know, and he just gets shot in the back.
It's like a hold my beer moment right there.
That was pretty sick stuff. So congrats to Cloud9 taking it 2-1. Strong performance. I mean, they were it should have been shut down a long time ago, but hey, a blind ace through the smoke with a 5-7 is going to wreck you. And then, yeah, it gave NRG a bit of an opportunity, but ultimately the task was insurmountable. So our first best of 3 of the North American side is over, Cloud9 taking it. What are your final thoughts then?
Again, NRG, they lack some diversity. When one thing is not working, I think they lack just the ability to mix things up and play in a more kind of strategical way that we saw from Cloud9 actually on both actually the first 2 maps. We saw that Cloud9 had a lot of defaults, and also they would build rounds in certain ways to like arrive into a set piece, and they would have the coordination to do that. They had the specific anti-eco strats. They just have a more of a wealth of things going on that they can draw to if you know the picking isn't working, or if they're playing opponents who have. Because it's not always that you're playing opponents with better skill than you. It could just be that they have better guns to pick with, right? Like the double ops, or maybe you're on Galils and they have AK-47s or something. That's a weird situation, but maybe that's the case. And then you don't want to try to play aim battles against somebody who's got a better weapon than you like that. So you know, Cloud9 can deal with that. I feel like NRG need to kind of put their head down, keep working, because they are improving, and they're a pretty new team still. So we will see improvement from them, and once their map pool becomes a little bit deeper as well, I think that will be NRG's time. But their time is not just yet, I think.
Well, not Cloud9, Luminosity versus CLG will be our second and final match of North America and final match of the entire evening. So that's due to start right about now. So we will go to a quick break, and as soon as the match is ready, we will be straight back here with the last best of 3. See you soon.